All right, so now I thought it'd be kind of cool because when we did a survey recently, one of the survey questions was, would you like to hear more from our coaches? And the resounding answer to that was abso-bloody-lutely. And so if we've got Anthony Owen on the call, is Anthony? Oh, Anthony is there. I'm going to make Anthony a presenter. That means, Anthony, just so you know, he's going to offer you to share your screen and also for you to unmute your mic. There you go. So once you've can you unmute your mic too so we can hear you?
I think I've just unmuted myself.
You have indeed. How are you, mate?
Wonderful. How are you doing today?
Yes, very good. Thanks, mate. Very good. So a little bit of an intro for Anthony. Anthony is one of our AOE coaches. He helps heaps and heaps of people within our community to either find their perfect product and then to actually, through the Diamond program, take that product and turn it into something that's going to make you a lot of money.
Turning it into diamonds.
Turn you into diamonds. Nicely put, mate. I like that. And so I asked Anthony and a couple of the other coaches as well, as you'll see, if he would mind coming along and sharing some cool stuff with you so you could learn some new stuff and kind of get a different sense of how to make these businesses work. So Anthony, over to you, my friend. I'm going to leave you with you.
Let's do it. Good evening, everyone. Neil asked me tonight if I could give a little tutorial, and I thought, yes, I'd love to actually speak to a kind of a topic that I come across far too often. Now, it's funnily enough, I had a client a couple of days ago who ran into a bit of a problem. I'll run everyone through it. A lot of people, they end up getting on page one. So they say, I'm on page one for my main keyword. Why am I not making any sales? Now that seems like an interesting question. If they're on page one, which is where we all want to get for our products on our main keywords, the goal is to get on page one. If I'm on page one, why the heck am I not making any sales? Well, I always like to first look at something called keyword demand. I like to ask myself, are there enough people searching for that product? The reason I ask myself that is because there's no point being on page one in a market or in a category of products where people aren't even buying it, because you'll find yourself, yes, getting on page one, but not making any sales. I actually had a client the other day who ordered this particular product here. It's known as a yo-yo plant hanger. He went ahead and ordered 2,000 units because he thought it'd be a good idea. He thought that they'd sell, but he said, I'm on page one for this yo-yo plant hanger, but I'm not making any sales. So I said, all right, well, let's go do some keyword demand. So what I actually first did is I went into Merchant Words and I put in the word yo-yo plant hanger. Merchant Words is a very good tool for kind of determining the keyword demand. What kind of search terms are people putting into Amazon every month to look for products? Instantly, I found that there's only 200 searches a month for a yo-yo plant hanger. That told me that, there's not a lot of demand. There's not a lot of people searching for this, but I looked even further into it. I said, okay, so people are looking for plant yo-yo hangers. There's only 700. They're looking for yo-yo plant hangers. There are only 200 people looking for it this month. And the story gets worse and worse and worse. There's less than 100 people looking for this particular product. That tells me that there's probably no demand for that product. So I had to think about that. And then I went over to Amazon and had a look at the actual product. So yo-yo plant hangers, those things here, they look pretty cool to me. But then I ran a helium-10 X-ray on that just to kind of see what was going on. And I actually also found that total revenue for these kind of things, it's about 400 bucks. It's only 39 sales this month, this product. I found that interesting. I also went to Magnet Helium-10 just to sort of do a double check, yo-yo plant hangers. I didn't find a ton of keywords really related to yo-yo plant hangers. But I did kind of fish a little bit further because I'm looking for keyword demand. Is there enough people searching for this product on Amazon to even be worth selling it? I found something here called plant yo-yo. So I thought, well, maybe plant yo-yos are more relevant term. So I put plant yo-yo into Amazon. Again, products up on page one. I ran a quick X-ray search on that product on page one. Again, I found that for that particular product, they're only making about 400 in revenue. If we assume a 25% margin, it's about 100 bucks in profit. It's not a lot of money in there. So the real thing here is that he actually sourced the product, bought 2,000 of them, got on page one really, really fast. But because there's no keyword demand, there's literally no one searching for this product. It means that there's no point actually sourcing like that product. So I always like to tell people when they're picking a product, it's always very, very important to make sure that you've got at least 3,000 as a minimum for your main keyword search volume in merchant words to validate keyword demand. You want to know if people are looking for this product. If you had to come to me before buying 2,000 units, I would have said, let's call him John. John, there's no one searching for this product. I wouldn't advise you paying money for 2,000 of them. I wouldn't advise you to sell it at all. So today's lesson is all about the importance of keyword demand. It's very important before you source a product. You've got to make sure if people are even searching for that product.
That is fantastic. And so, so just to be clear, you used two tools there. You used Helium 10, and you also used Merchant Words. You mentioned that your kind of cutoff is 3,000 or 2,000.
Yeah, 3,000 as a minimum. I need in merchant words for the main keyword, it needs to be 3,000 minimum to validate enough demand for that particular product, and anywhere up from that, obviously.
And is that in all markets? Like, you don't care which marketplace it's in, it's got to be at least 3,000?
For me, based on my metrics and testing over the past 2 years, that rule of thumb can be based upon all markets, all categories.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Anthony, that was great. Guys, any questions for Anthony? Okay, 3,000 per month, is that the search volume? Yes, it is. Vibor, do you recommend using Google Trends? Do you use Google Trends at all?
Yeah, Google Trends is another good way to check that. And that's interesting because I think literally there's no one been searching for that particular keyword over the past 5 years, which is another thing to look at, because if no one's searching for that over the past 5 years, it could tell me that it's something that's only new, but it might not take off. So I do use Google Trends. I always like to check the past 5 years, and we can see that there's literally been no searches for a yo-yo plant hanger. So it tells me that it's something quite new. Again, I wouldn't feel safe launching it because maybe it's something that blows up and becomes a trend. Maybe Kim Kardashian starts hanging them on her boobs or something and they blow up. Maybe not. So again, I don't want to sort of launch products that are, either not existing or they don't really have any search volume in Amazon anyway. There's only 200 people looking for it. I like to have products that do have demand so I can feel confident if I do get on paper that I will make sales.
Nice, I like that. That's fantastic, Anthony. And anybody that is interested in getting what we call a product discovery session with Anthony, I'm going to put a link in the chat for you. And what we do in those product discovery sessions is you'll work with somebody like Anthony to find out a really great product that meets all of our own internal due diligence process that we put these products through. Anthony showed you a little bit tonight, but obviously there's a lot more we go through as well. If you're interested in getting somebody like Anthony to help you find a product, I've put a link in the chat for you.
Hey, Neil here. Just before you go away, that was a question that I got asked on my regular Monday night Q&A session, which I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. So if you're interested in joining us as an Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, then you can click on the link below to find out a lot more about that. And also, as a special thank you for watching this video, I've got a great book that I want to give you for free. It's a current bestseller on Amazon, and it teaches you everything that you would need to know about starting a business here in Australia on Amazon. So you can see that just up there. So if you'd like to get a copy of that for free, then again, just click on the link below and you'll get a copy of that. You'll get taken to a page where you can get a copy of that for absolutely free. Hope you enjoyed that little snippet from one of my Aussie Online Entrepreneur Q&A sessions, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also like this video. And if you've got a question that you would like answering, then post it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer it, whether on one of these videos for you or directly in the comments directly below. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the next of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs Amazon FBA Australia videos. See you soon.